Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Stellaris, the co-dominant human-elf campaign. In the last episode, we got our fleet ready, and we declared war on the Ozcox Energetics to liberate the Human League. And that has brought us into conflict with this Federation here. We removed our rivalry with the Kark, primarily so that we could hopefully get them to open up their borders, which they did. So we now shouldn't have any problem flying through their territory to deal with the Inari. We may renew that rivalry at some point, but for now it's useful to us to not be rivals for the moment. We are going to have to fight them again, because we are going to tributize the Omni and the Zenek, maybe even the Kark if we can manage it. I think they're probably too big to make a tributary, but we'll see. Also, interestingly, when we declared the war, it appears that the Ozcox had a bit of a rebellion. One of their systems is broken independent, and there are rebels fighting on the ground on their homeworld. These guys here. I am bringing in my own armies, and I'm going to be interested to see what happens when my armies land. Do we join in with the rebels, or do we fight them both, or what happens? I'm not exactly sure. We're gonna find out though, because my fleet is almost here. We were sending these guys off to go deal with this battleship over here that's giving my starport a bit of trouble. We're probably gonna have to rebuild that starport, because we're never gonna get those reinforced defenses in time. In fact, what I should probably do is just go ahead and cancel all these. Recoup my cost before the thing blows up. Alright. My troops are landing. Then, I wonder what happens when we actually defeat their ground forces. Do I occupy the planet, or does it go independent? That's gonna be another big question. Yep, it looks like that we've joined them.
Spaceport lost.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. We got 2 jumps. Alright, 1 month. Oh, nope, we're gonna get this right now.
Technology discovered.
There we go. Energy storage capacity and mineral storage capacity increased by 1,000. And let's see. Conqueror Super Laser. There we are. .11 average damage. Ignore 60% of armor. 35% shield pen. 20% shield damage. That's actually not bad. We'll have to compare that once it completes with their other spinal weapons. Other lance weapons. Did you just fly in here to blow up that spaceport? Following Kittrick look. They're probably going to get out of there before we jump. Yep, they just jumped. Following this other fleet. I don't know who that is. Oh, the Aqualies are over here. Alright, well, the Aqualies are going to use that system. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys fly here. There's another Aqualies fleet. And they're coming over to this system as well. Good. Yep, ground battle's going well. We've eliminated all the militia units.
Initiating communications.
They want dark matter. How much dark matter do we have? We have 2 more left for a bunch of credits and minerals. We'll agree to that. I am thinking I'm going to need some allies, and the Savelli are historically our friends. The Neb, not so much. But at the moment, they're one of the few nations out there that actually like us. Non-aggression pact. High Kingdom of Shredded Skull entered into a non-aggression pact with the Alliance of Slow's Cox. Okay, so these guys... The rebels did win. Okay. And it looks like that they joined the League of Non-Aligned Powers with the name Prime in the Savelli High Kingdom. United Ozcox Fire Tribes. Ah, okay, they're the same guys.
Science ship under fire.
Science ship under fire?
Hostiles.
Oh, you made a mistake, buddy. Are they scientifically... Well, they're technologically are equal. Actually, now, how do our troops work? Oh, they're all... Because they had closed borders for like a second. Alright, so that just made things awkward. They're going to be back in 10 days. We'll figure out where they are, and then we'll send them out to go do something. We might send them over into Inari space. But I'd like to actually get these guys occupied. I'd like to clean up this mess. I'm not sure I really have time to do that right now.
Initiating communications.
You'll thoroughly concordant 1 star charts, and we're going to give you some minerals for it. We'll agree to that. These guys have rebels as well. These guys don't. Change of plans. Head here. Does it look like that those rebels are going to win? It does look like that those rebels are going to win. So then this system is going to secede as well. Do these guys have rebels? Do we even know? No, because we don't have a ship in orbit. Alright, the Raiders... Head here. Make your way there. Actually, specifically enter orbit. What do they actually have on the ground here? Make sure you set to the right bombardment. I don't think these guys are set to the right bombardment. No, they are. They're reducing it. Can I tell them to switch? Oh, we have rebels here now. So what's going to happen if all of the Ozcox planets rebel and the entire regime shifts. Because the Human League are subjects of the Ozcox Synergetics. They are not subjects of the Ozcox Fire Tribes. These guys are xenophile, militarists, spiritualists. They actually should like us. They would if we didn't have so much border friction. I'm thinking it may be worth joining the Federation with the Neb if possible. Because they have the Savelli, who are a powerful force. They have some, well, they have some very good tech. They have some seriously powerful ships. They have been kicking the butt of the Contingency and the Unbidden. Wow, look at all those extra-dimensional armadas here. Oh, because there's a bunch of Vehement ships. Well, the Vehement are trying to wipe out the Unbidden, and they're probably going to. We probably actually wouldn't want to do it until after we have made the Omni and Zenak tributaries, I think. Because after we do that, then the next kind of major thing we're going to have to do is deal with this garbage down here. And it'd be nice to have the Nib as an ally in that. And then, if we decide to go to war eventually with the... Okay, mining stations have been constructed, which means we're going to get a nice pile of influence. Alright. So if we decide to go to war with the Galactic Defense League here, having them as allies would also be very, very helpful.
Construction complete.
So, it's definitely something I'm seriously considering. Unless there's, you know, significant objection to that. Yep, they have rebels. You know what? I think we are going to actually help these rebels. Because I want to see what happens. Now it means that we won't get the Ozcox Synergetics as a tributary state. But getting the Gagassi Empire as a tributary state wouldn't be terrible. Alright, so the Aqualies are here. Yep, that planet's going to follow the rebellion. This planet's not in sensor range yet. Now, you're going to have to rebuild that spaceport. We've got a nice pile of energy credits here. Oh, that's right. We can't actually start... we can't actually start terraforming the habitation sections of the ring world until these three are done. So, we have a ways to wait. Did we ever actually finish that megastructure world? That was being built in our home. Wasteland radiation. Radiation levels in some wasteland regions of Valen appear to be greater than our previous scans had indicated. Colonists in several local settlements have complained of poor health, and birth rates are down. We are taking steps to evacuate the affected regions, but these measures will take time. Unfortunate. Now hold on just a second. This is the planet that we were terraforming. This is the planet that we were building the mega structure planet. Right, is this the actual mega structure world? Yes, this is it. So we built a planet. Okay. Colossal cliffs. These cliffs rise well over a mile into the sky and have clouds form around their bases. The geographical forces that formed them must have been cataclysmic. Just watch your step. Well, we kind of built it that way, didn't we? Never-ending aurora. Because of this system's almost unique solar activity, this world is blessed with a permanent display of auroras. These auroras are formed when the magnetosphere is sufficiently disturbed by the solar wind to form charged particles that are visible. Resulting ionization and excitation of the atmospheric constituents emits light of varying color and complexity. Let's colonize. Oh, it's huge. All right. Need to get some elves over here. We're going to need a name for the colony. I'm just going to call it this for now. I guess I'll get suggestions for when we call this new planet. Oxymon Prime. Where are you? Oh, there. Okay. I'll have to add someone else into the sector in order to deal with that. Probably the Menok system. A bloody conflict that has raged for some time on New Beginning has finally come to an end. The peace treaty signed today affected a massive change in the political landscape, with multiple nations rising to prominence or falling from grace overnight. But is this the end? Marred with massive reparation payments, humiliation, and territorial losses, the losers will doubtlessly plan their revenge as soon as they can muster their strength. An armistice for 20 years. Okay, so their World War I is over. We'll see if they have a World War II. Alright, our troops have arrived to aid the rebels. Alright, we're wiping out the enemy militia. Just gotta deal with the actual regular defenders. And that system will break away. Alright, our fleet is now in this system. And they have rebels as well.
Colony established.
Yeah, so the entire Ozcock Synergenics is going to disappear. That was unexpected. I did not see that coming.
Engaging enemy spaceport.
Now, these rebels might actually lose. I mean, they are ahead. No, I think they're going to win. They're going to win. If left to their own devices, they will still win, but we will aid them anyway. What just blew up? Alright, well, let's send our troops over here to land armies and aid the rebels on the planet Correct. The Unbidden were wiped out in that one system. They've been pushed back to this system. But maybe this was the same system. The Vehement are wiping them out. They're gonna destroy their portal. So, good news and bad news. The Unbidden are no longer a problem, but now we have the Vehement. Who are now wrecking all sorts of stuff in Nabe space. So either the Nabe plus the Savelli will have to deal with it. And the Glub are down here too?
Construction complete.
The Isk Empire, the Rishethi Communion, the Valdari Assembly are all down here. Alright, how goes the rebellion on this planet? The United Icecox Fire Tribe have a fleet. I mean, nothing compared to ours, but, you know, nothing to sneeze at. Man, you'd think they'd like us better. Should I associate with them? I guess I'll leave that up to you guys as well. I mean, unless there's a significant objection, what we're going to do next episode is associate with that federation. And once we've dealt with the Omni and the Zenak and a few other things, then we may go ahead and join them completely and then help them drive the Vehement and what remains of the contingency out of their territory. Alright, we've arrived and we're getting work done. Alright, but we have reached the end of this episode. Oh, that system has rebelled. Or, yeah, rebelled. But it looks like that they were not part of this for long enough to make the raiders have to jump out, which is weird. But they'll be back in a few months. No big deal. And I don't know what's going to happen in this war when all of these Ozcox go away. We'll probably still have it because we'll still have the option to at least make the Galaxies a tributary. But we're going to have to fly in the Inari Coalition space and start occupying their planets. Yeah, no big deal. We can get it done. Alright, but as I said, we're going to go ahead and end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.